Okay, let's do a few examples on multiplying whole tens and hundreds. So we have 10 times 315. First, I'm going to focus on the 315 times the 1. I'm going to forget about the 0 for now. So 315 times 1 is 315. And I have 1 0 here. So I just add 1 0 here. And I put a comma right here. And my final answer is 3,150. And that's my final answer. Here we have 3,560 times 10. So I forget about the zeros for now, and what I do is 356 times 1 is going to give me 356, and I have 1 0 here and 1 0 here, so 1 plus 1 is 2, so I have 2 zeros, so 2 zeros, so I put a comma right here, so it would be 35,600 for my final answer. Here I have 35 times 100. I have 2 zeros, so I'm going to forget about the zeros for now and just focus on 35 times 1, which is 35. And I add in the zeros. I have 2 zeros, so I add in the 2 zeros. So my final answer to this would be 3,500. Here we want to multiply as well, so we have 20 times 8. So I just focus on the 2 times 8 and forget about the 0 for now. So 2 times 8 is 16, plus the 1 0 here. So I add the 1 0 and I get 160. Here I have 42 times 200. Forget about the zeros. I just do is 42 times 2, which is going to give me 42 times 2 is 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 2 is 80. So I have 84, and I add in the 2 zeros, 1, 2. So 2 zeros I add, and my answer would be 8,400. Here I have 40 times 3. So I have 40 times 3. So 3 times 0 is 0, and 4 times 3 is 12. So I have to do it that way. I could just forget about the 0. 4 times 3 is 12, and I just add the 1 0. Here I have 70 times 6, so I just focus on the 7 times 6, which is 42. And I add in the 1 0, I add the 1 0, so I have 420 as my answer. Here I have 400 times 50, so I forget about the zeros for now, and I do is 4 times 5 is 20, and then I add here I have 2 zeros on the left side and 1 0 on the right side, so I have 3 zeros all together, so 1, 2, 3. So I put a comma right here, so my answer would be 20,000. Okay, here I have 200 times 200, so I just focus on the 2 times 2 and forget about the zeros for now. 2 times 2 is 4. I have 2 zeros here and I have 2 zeros here. Altogether that gives me 4 zeros. So 1, 2, 1, 2. I have 4 zeros altogether. So I have 40,000 as my final answer to this. So that's how you would do it. It's a little trick. So into a few exercise problems so we understand the concept. What are we doing here?